Hello everyone, Mark here. I've just bought this lovely Suzuki SX4. Well, I say lovely. This was one of 8 cars I wanted to buy, and as usual the prices are crazy, couldn't get anything else, so stuck with this thing. No MOT. Yeah, owes me 732 with the fees as well. You might be thinking it was a bit stupid. Maybe, but I see the potential in this. So I reckon I can get this thing MOT'd without too much work. It looks okay. I had a quick jump in, test drive, forwards and backwards, you know, the usual, check the clutch and stuff, looked underneath. It expired, so it hasn't failed an MOT, it's just expired, and it was only rear shock was advised last time, a bit of seeping, but most garages probably wouldn't have advised that anyway. Also, it's not even the four-wheel drive one, it's front-wheel drive, which won't help itself, but never mind. But anyway, it looks to be in good condition. Headlights need a quick polish. Apart from that, I think we might be okay with this one. Also, it's got a load of paperwork, one former keeper with good history. I know the keys work because I came here on... That's not the right keys. I've lost them already. I came here pre-auction, grabbed the keys, checked the car out, so I didn't rush through this one. I didn't jump in just before it was going to be driven through the hall like I usually would. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a little hole in the seat there. I can just put some grey colouring on that. Apart from that, doesn't smell too bad. Oh, actually it sort of does, there's a mirror there. Smells a bit sweaty in here. We'll need a good clean air freshener and whatnot, but no, it's not worse. Got locking wheel nuts in there, good. Oh, locking wheel nuts. Oh, that is a bit grotty. Okay. Look, condition-wise, it's pretty clean. Now, the cap clean on this was only about 330, I think. But as usual, people bidding like crazy, so I think I put 700 as a maximum bid, and I got it for 600 plus the fees. So, yeah, all in all, not too bad. But it's got keyless start as well. So you just have to push this in, ignition comes on, and then you can turn it. 132,000 miles. Look at that, fires straight up. But it feels very tight. It feels like it's been looked after. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I reckon we'll be okay. So I'm going to hit the road now. I've got an MOT booked in, so you're allowed to drive to and from a pre-booked MOT as long as you go directly there, and it's within a reasonable distance. Now that's a grey area, so doesn't mean you can drive across the country because you've booked an MOT in, but the MOT I've booked is the one local to me. It's not too far away, so if I am stopped, you know, I'm sure they'll be fine with it, and they can always ring the garage to check it is booked in. Okay, off we go. Now this is a 1.6, so there are different variants. There's the diesel ones as well, and being the 1.6 means it's only front wheel drive, so yeah, probably not as easy to sell, but being a big boxy 4x4 looking car, but only a front wheel drive, so that does limit the market a bit. I've never had one before, but again, it was on my list because I can't really be fussy, so it's so hard to buy stuff from here now. I just have to get what I'm given, really, so here we are. But so far so good. It seems, as I thought, nice tight car, no bumps or knocks or rattles, no unusual sound. The clutch is okay. But yeah, it's a good spec. It's the GLX, so it's got digital climate control, front and rear electric windows, air conditioning, which probably doesn't work being an auction car. They don't normally. Being only a 2-owner car with good history, I mean, there's a massive folder here I need to look through at some point. But yeah, I think we're going to get away with this one. Here at the MOT place, going to drop it off now. Amongst all the paperwork, I found they shouldn't have left this in there. The main dealer part exchange invoice. They paid 200 quid for this car, part exchange, and they've just pumped it off to auction and got 600 for it. Obviously minus the seller's fees. But yeah, that's pretty good going. It's a business in itself, that, isn't it? Sending the part exchanges to auction. So yeah, that's where I need to intercept. I need to try and intercept the buyer and the main dealer, so people don't get ripped off. But there we go. I guess it means they can drive in, give their car away and drive out with a new car hassle-free. Yeah, I get that. But for the sake of sticking up on Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace, you could have easily got 500 quid without an MOT. But there we go. Okay, good luck Suzuki. Please pass. Okay, that one doesn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I just picked up the car from the MOT station and I have the results. It passed! Fantastic. There's one advisory, which was the near side rear shock, slight missing of oil, but that was there on the last one, so I should have just wiped it off before I got it there, to be honest, just so they didn't advise it. But at the same time, having no advisories on an old car with high mileage looks a bit suspicious, so maybe it makes it look a bit more genuine. But there we go, that's good. Because of that, I'm going to treat the car to a small service. So I haven't got service history for the last sort of, I don't know, 10, 15,000 miles. The oil looks okay, it's been done, but I can't prove it's been done. So I shall order oil and filter and an air filter, I think. What else do I need to do? Quick valet, and that should be it, hopefully. I've also noticed this glove box doesn't work. The handle's flapping around, so I need to figure out a way of getting into this. I didn't check it on auction day, but it wasn't a deal breaker. So if it's not a deal breaker, I don't check it before I bid. So, but it doesn't matter. I'll get that sorted. So yes, on with the I think initial wash, and then see if I can get some pictures today before it gets dark. And then hopefully that'll be it. So in theory, advert can go up and potentially double my money, but I don't want to be too cocky because I've never sold one of these before. I'm going to stick it up for 1,500, and I mean, some old boy's going to buy it, aren't they? From Devon or somewhere like that. Yeah. What's this? Star Awards. Ooh, wonder if I can use that. Right, anyway, let's get to it. Right, my GoPro is on 10%. All my batteries are in my other car, which is at the MOT station, which I swapped to pick this one up with. So instead of doing a nice fancy time lapse, I'll just show you before and after. So there's the before. Yuck. Bodywork's not too bad. I mean, wheels are dirty. Interior, let's clear up the papers. Yeah, a little bit grotty. Nothing too bad. Again, in the back. There you go. That's about it, really. I mean, you get the idea. So I'll put my GoPro off now. It's now on 8%. These batteries don't last long. And then, yeah, get it washed, and then I'll show you some afters. Well, there she is, brand new. About an hour later, clean and dress the engine bay, done the tyre dressing, outside's had a wash, inside's been cleaned, done the trim dressing as well. So yeah, all good. I've noticed actually in the glove box there is some more paperwork which I can't get to. It's really annoying. I can just see a booklet in there, so that might be the missing service history. So before I order the oil and stuff, I'm going to try and check in there if I can get it open. Might need to order a new handle, I don't know, but that's going to be the next job. You have to excuse the phone quality. I haven't charged the camera yet. Anyway, forced it open. Might have to repair the handle because I had to pull that bit off, but I'll see. Should be cheap enough. Anyway, what do we have? We have some cutlery. Oh, a smoking thing. Go there. I'll take that. Right, I'm glad I found that. Right, some nuts and bolts, adjustable spanner. This is the bit I have my eye on. Oh, we've got the brochure, that's good. Hopefully I'm going to find something in here. No more history. Okay, so I will order the oil and filter after all and try and fix that. Oh, I noticed this was loose as well. It's not quite shut there, so it's popped off its thing there. I need to take it off and realign that. Yeah, otherwise, it's all it needs. Cheap car, isn't it? So I did notice the steering wheel was slightly to the left. Well, quite noticeably actually, which means when you straighten it, one of the wheels is pointing to the right. Now the wheel was straight, and I've had a quick look, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this wheel is pointing to the right more than it should be. So what I'll do is whip the wheel off, undo the track rod end, and just make minor adjustments, take it for a quick spin. Once it's all good, I'll tighten it up, so I'll show you the process of that. I won't advertise it saying I've done the tracking, because I haven't. I've just literally straightened one of the wheels a bit, so at least the steering wheel is going to be straight. So for the servicing for this, I looked on eBay. I can get oil filter, air filter and the oil for about 40 odd quid, but that would have taken a couple of days delivery, and I might have someone interested on this. So went to the local car parts supplier, and within an hour the bits are here, so I can get straight on with that now. But first thing to do is undo this nut. So the steering wheel is pointing to the left, which means when the wheel is straight, one of the wheels is pointing to the right, and it's this one. So I need to basically extend this distance here. So undo this, then unwind this, and then tighten it up basically. So quick wire brush. Doesn't look too rusted, so this should be quite easy, he says. Bit of penetrating oil. So I use two tools for this. I use locking pliers and a pipe wrench, which gives maximum grip on this nut, and it tightens as you pull it so it doesn't burr or jump off. If you put a spanner on there, there'd be no chance, it'd just burr off. Right, so there we go, that's got a good grip on there, so I just need to push this as hard as I can. I'm going to get underneath to do that. There we go. Right, these do have little flat edges, so you can get a spanner on there, but it just doesn't grip well enough, so it's easy just to use this, to be honest. See, that's still a bit tight, so imagine putting a spanner on there, that would just burr off completely. Right, there we go, that's cracked loose. So now it's a case of counting some mini turns, and it's sort of a bit of trial and error really. I haven't got a laser tracking thing at my disposal, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10 for now. So whack the wheel on, do a quick test drive, then we can adjust this if need be. Well, nearly got it right, slightly to the right now, so I've gone a bit too far, so I think just literally one turn back, one mini turn, and that'll be enough. I think I won't need to take the wheel off again because it's loose. I can just go underneath and do it from here. Right, that should do it, I think. Quick test drive, and then I'll just nip up that nut there, and then we're done. Perfectly straight now, all good. So I'm gonna let the car warm up quickly so the oil can drain easier, then I'm gonna do the service on it. Next job. So oil change on this is pretty easy. You don't have to jack up the car or anything. So I need a 17mm on this sump nut, which I've undone already, so it's loose enough now. There we go. Let that drain. You can try and catch the nut, but it always ends up in a disaster, so I'll just fish it out afterwards. And undo the cap as well to relieve any pressure. And the dipstick. There we go, let that drain. But for the oil filter, which is there somewhere, I had to use this wrench thing to get it going, so now it's not so stiff, I can do it by hand. Oh god, it's going everywhere. Oh no. Right, new filter is in, the plug's back on tight, didn't make any mess at all. So yeah, I can pour that away into the bottle once it's empty. Now to fill up, I think it's 3.9 litres for a service change. I think the filter is behind here, so I've undone these two clips. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was due, I think. That couldn't have been any easier, could it? It's taking me longer to get it out of the box than it was to remove from the car. Okay, well, that's obviously slightly wrong. So yeah, that will have to go back. That is annoying.
Hello, you right?
Hello, yeah, I've just had a service kit, and the oil, sorry, the air filter is massive. I've been sent the wrong size one.
Outside of it.
That's right, it's a small one. I've got one which is about the size of an A4 sheet of paper.
I haven't got one on the shelf. Are you going to be right with this tomorrow?
Yeah, I can wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, alright mate, I'll get it ordered now. It'll be here first thing in the morning for you.
Thanks, and I'll leave the old one on the doorstep. Well, that's going to be tomorrow. Slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Well, at least the service was easy enough. Next, I'm going to address this here. So basically, it hasn't been put back in properly. It's supposed to slide onto that. So this will need to come off. It's pretty much just two 10mm bolts, and that's it. Right, off it comes, and back on it goes. Easy as that. This car's been pretty quick and easy to get ready, actually. Wish all cars were like this. Have to buy them without MOTs more often. Right, there we go. Right, new one arrived. That looks better. Chuck that in quickly. Well, I wasn't able to fix the handle. It was all seized up inside, and so it's buggered basically. I've just found this one on eBay, £6.71, and it seems to be identical. So I think I will grab this one. Should only be a couple of days delivery, hopefully. Easy as that. Right, well, the Glovebox Latch thing has arrived, so I'll see if I can get this fitted. Looks easy enough. Let's mount this somewhere. Okay, looks good. I can see the bit that was broken now. That bit was not on there, so yeah, I think it should be okay. Well, I'll have to use a stubby screwdriver instead, I think. It doesn't quite fit. Good job I kept the screws. Right, moment of truth. Oh, look at that. It's nice when it goes well. It doesn't always happen this easily. But yeah, all the little jobs I've done in this car have been successful. So yeah, well done Suzuki. I can chuck all this in there now. Maybe not. Thought it'd be a good idea to use this for a dump run. Unfortunately, the seats don't really do a lot. They'll fold down and go up, but they're sort of in the way, so it's not really a very practical dump car. Got such a short loading space. Should have used one of the Hyundais. Never mind. It's done the job anyway. Well, that's another one gone. Took a while to sell that one. I don't know why. It's a bit of a niche car, really. No one really wants it, I guess. But yeah, guy came down on the bus. I had to pick him up from the bus station, so he was going to buy it. He had no choice, really. Otherwise, he would have been stuck here. Anyway, he paid, well, it was up for $13.50. I did drop the price. It was $15, dropped at $13.50. He ended up paying $12.50 for it. So not as much as I was hoped, but with the limited prep on that car, it doesn't matter too much. So the car and the fees came to a total of $732. I did the MOT, which is 48, spent £6 on the glove box door handle, service items 46 quid, so that's a total spend of 832. Sell price of 1,250. He gave me an extra tenner for picking him up from the bus station, so I'll take that. So 12.60 sell price. That leaves a profit of 427.55. So yeah, not too bad. Couple of hours work on that car, dropping it off to the MOT, quick clean. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all, really. So there we go, that's the SX4 gone. Thank God it was sat around. On to the next one. See you on the next video soon. Bye for now.